With the biggest update of Phasmophobia now live, a lot of players are wondering what are the new changes, what really happened, what was old and what was new. You have searched YouTube and you cannot find anything, is it? Don't worry, I got you guys. Today in this video, I'll be explaining everything new in this update. So sit back, relax and learn. A new leveling system has been added with new rates of progression, new unlocks and a prestige system. For this system to function, all current players have been reset to Prestige 1, Level 1. This way, you can continue to play with your unlocked difficulties and locations. And the new players will start at Prestige 0, Level 1. Also, there's a warning that players now found anything their level will be banned. Now, you will be getting a legacy badge. Upon launching the game for the first time after updating, you will be presented with a new screen to choose a unique patch with options based on your pre-update level. Once saved, this is uneditable, so choose carefully. Each equipment item now has 3 tiers, increasing our equipment count from 22 to 60. Tiers cost a large sum of money to unlock, but each tier will cost the same to bring into a contract. To upgrade a piece of equipment, reach the required level, go to the shop, and press on any item's UI tile on the screen, then hit upgrade. Several names have been replaced to accommodate changes or for the new upgrade tiers, so that the word covers a broader spectrum. Fingerprints are now called ultraviolet. Footsteps are called footprints. Candles and lantern are now called firelight. Matchbox and lighters are now called igniter. Smudge sticks and censer are now called incense. Camcorders and movie camera are now called video camera. Glowsticks and UV torches are now known as UV lights. Sanity drink, pills and shots are now called sanity medications. A head-mounted camera, flashlight and goggles are now known as headgear. And weak or strong flashlight is just called a flashlight. We felt that dots wasn't a very interactive evidence type, so we have completely refactored it from the ground up. Instead of being a clone of the ghost that gets spawned in and revealed with dots, the following things will happen. You will no longer duplicate dodge ghost or dots triggering during events, hunts or other interactions. Ghosts with dots evidence can now enter a short dot state where they are temporarily visible with infrared light. During this time, they will wander towards the nearest player before disappearing. Dots ghost photos now count as normal ghost photos. A note to be added: banshees will try to roam towards the target instead. You can now turn off firelights by pressing the use button again while holding it. Firelights now have a duration for their effects and no longer stop the sanity drain completely, with different amount of sanity benefits per tier. When using a parabolic microphone, you will now clearly hear all sounds you are aiming towards within range, while all other sounds will be muffled. The interval in which the ghost checks if an incense is active is now much smaller, making repelling the ghost much more consistent. Using the incense during another incense effect will now reset the timer instead of doing nothing. Salt will now only reveal footprints if the ghost has ultraviolet evidence. UV prints must now be charged by a UV light to take a successful photo. UV prints will be affected by ghost traits similar to fingerprints. Ghost sticks can now be used again after they dim to save and revitalize the light they produce. Thermometers are now counted as a starter item alongside the other evidence items. The cold breath effect will now shown at 5 degrees Celsius and below. You must now use a temperature to find freezing temperatures at 0 degrees Celsius or 32 Fahrenheit or below. To issue a room temperature reading, you must now hold the use button for a short period of time. This is only applicable for tier 2 and 3 only. Room temperatures will now be much more consistent between players. Max amount reduced to 4. Ghost can now throw video cameras like other items, and the ghost can now rarely knock over tripods. Some items are now consumables. This means that if you use an item during the contract marked as consumable in the shop, you will now have to purchase it again when you leave. Disabling lose items in custom difficulty will not consume items, but the rewards are still set to 0. Added a new photo camera system which takes into consideration the distance and the view angle of the evidence. This will significantly change the quality of photos. Evidence in photos will now need to be closer and centralized to get higher quality reward. The rest of the patch notes are just minor bug fixes and some reward changes. So if you guys want to check it out, I'm going to put it in my description and in the pinned comment. So check it out. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, like it, and if you want to subscribe, please subscribe. It's free. It's not going to cost you any money. And I'm going to see you guys next time.